Today we're going to just start by accepting the fact that sometimes life sucks. Sometimes it's just incredibly difficult and there's nothing we can do about it in the moment to shift or change our reality. Whether it's like money or relationships or your health, there's no like one quick fix thing that you can figure out with your mind and go and do, and then everything is resolved and we can feel better. But that's what the brain is trying to do over and over. It's like searching for that thing, the right answer, the right way to do it. It's analyzing it to death, leaving you feeling incredibly anxious. And also, we can try to bypass that reality sometimes, and we feel guilty for being upset about something or struggling with something because someone else is struggling with something so much bigger. Or we feel like we should be grateful, and like if I'm spending time being upset or worried or stressed or sad, then I'm going to just be inviting in more of that. But the more you fight that, the more it persists in the background and in the corners of things, the more it's like going to be gripping at you and tugging at you and trying to get your attention and like seeping out in unexpected places. And so today we're going to just sit with the part of you that is overwhelmed or terrified or in pain, that is experiencing something intense and doesn't know what to do with it or about it or how to fix it. I really will encourage you to just let it be here. Admit it to yourself, how you're really feeling. And close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart space, and you can bring some deep pressure to the heart space. Can feel really good when you're having a lot of anxiety or panic or grief. You can even do some gentle movement with the fingers to massage the heart space, whatever feels good here. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and just surrender to the sucky moment of life, this one piece of it that is not amazing. And admit, I'm scared, or I'm sad, or I'm lonely, or I'm afraid I'm never going to figure this out. I'm afraid I'm always going to cycle through these same patterns over and over. I'm afraid I'm never going to really be free of this. Or I'm afraid of what comes next. Just really give yourself the space to speak it out loud if you can, or at least in your own mind to yourself if speaking out loud is not accessible in this moment. And you're going to just breathe into it, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just kind of giving up on those exhales, in through the nose. Audible sigh through an open mouth as you exhale. Let it go. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Taking 2 or 3 more breaths like that at your own pace. Really filling up on those inhales, letting yourself get full. And then exhaling and letting it all go. Surrendering completely. Sinking deeper into your current experience, your present reality. And then letting the breath flow naturally in and out through the nose. Just giving yourself a few moments of quiet. I know your mind has been so busy, and this may be the first quiet you've experienced all day, all week, all month. So just give yourself a moment here. Slow it all down. You may notice tears or emotion move through now that there's some quiet space for it. You can allow that. Let that happen. Let that flow if that feels organic and natural for you. And you may notice more waves of panic come up And you can just soothe them as they do. Let them arise. Welcome them to your space. Welcome that panic to your body. Wave hello to it. Wrap it up in a cozy blanket. Give it its own little spot. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting what you're feeling. Stop fighting your reality. Stop fighting your own self. Letting your hands rest and your mind rest. And then repeating after me, I don't know how this gets any better. I only know that it does. I don't know how this gets better. I only know that it does get better. It is getting better already. And I have no idea how. I have no idea how it's already getting better. I have no idea what's going to create positive change here. I have no idea how I get into the next layer of this experience. I only know that I will get there. It will get better. This is temporary. And for all I know, it could already be working itself out. There could already be something happening in the background or out in the world to help this get better. Something beyond my control. Something even better than what my own mind can come up with. Our human minds have very few options. We see very few possibilities. But the reality is that there are many, many more possibilities, things that we would never even think of. And so in this moment, we're opening ourselves to those possibilities, to the better solutions. I am willing to experience a miracle. I am willing to experience a solution that is even better than what I can come up with on my own. And I don't know how it happens. I don't know how it gets better. I only know that it is getting better already. And then feeling in your heart space a warm, glowing golden light. And it might be very, very tiny. It might be just a flicker, or it might be burning really bright now. It might be very warm and big. And just noticing how that light feels, how the rest of your body feels as you start to tune into its presence. And if it feels good for you, you can allow that light to grow, to take up more space, filling up the surrounding areas in your body. Warming up the parts of you that are tense or tired. Comforting the parts of you that are lonely or scared. Soothing the parts of you that are anxious or agitated. Your fear, your grief, your agitation, none of that needs to be fixed or solved or gotten rid of. There's room for it here. You can be feeling all of these things and hope and gentle optimism all at the same time. And so kind of zooming out and feeling that in your body, that like there is room for all of it. Hope and despair can live alongside each other like sisters. We don't need to get rid of one or the other. True peace and spaciousness and ease come with making room for both. So breathing into that, feeling yourself expand and open up again. Feeling the weight of your body in your chair or your bed or your seat. Just feeling gravity holding you. Imagining your feet in the dirt or in some grass or sand. On the cool rocks of a creek somewhere maybe, but just feeling your feet come into contact with the earth. And then feeling the breeze and the sun on your skin or in your hair. Feeling yourself balanced between steadiness and openness. Breathing into that, maybe it lengthens your spine a little, relaxes your muscles, softening your face, deepening your breath. Two or three more like that, in through the nose, out through the mouth, moving at your own pace. It's going to be okay. I don't know how. I only know that it is. Sending you so much love.